Something unusual is happening in the celebrity world right now, and it has nothing to do with announcements, press releases, or official confirmations. In fact, the reason this story is exploding is because there has been complete silence. Woo-bin and Shin Min-a have said nothing, yet the internet cannot stop talking. No wedding statement, no denial, no explanation. And somehow, that silence has become louder than any headline. Welcome back to Korea News Story, where we explore the stories behind the moments that move the world. If you enjoy calm, emotional celebrity stories that stay with you long after the video ends, make sure you subscribe and like this video before we continue. In an era where celebrity couples rush to confirm, deny, or monetize every rumor, Woo-bin and Shin Min-a have done the opposite. They disappeared, not from each other, but from the noise. And fans noticed immediately. The moment photos and short videos began circulating online showing the two of them in Spain, reactions were instant. But not chaotic, not invasive. Instead, something rare happened. Fans slowed down and simply watched. People weren't asking, "Is this real?" They were asking, "Are they happy?" That alone tells you how different this couple is. Woo-bin and Shin Min-a have spent nearly a decade showing the public a love that does not depend on constant validation. Their relationship survived one of the hardest tests any couple can face, serious illness, and came out stronger, quieter, and more deeply rooted. That history changed how fans interpret everything they do now. When this couple travels, people don't assume promotion. When they go quiet, people don't assume trouble. Instead, fans assume intention. Spain became the center of attention not because of luxury or aesthetics, but because of timing. A long-term couple known for privacy. Careers in stable phases. Years of shared resilience. And now, a peaceful foreign escape with no schedules announced. To many fans, it felt like a pause, not an escape, but a moment of reflection. A chapter being closed gently, not loudly. What followed was something you rarely see online anymore, respectful speculation. Fans shared photos carefully, blurred faces where necessary, and focused more on emotion than evidence. Comments weren't demanding proof. They were offering congratulations, not because something was confirmed, but because something felt right. One comment that spread widely said, "Even if nothing happened, I'm just happy they're still choosing each other." That single sentence captured the entire mood. And that's where this story becomes bigger than a wedding rumor. It becomes a lesson in trust. Woo-bin and Shin Min-a have built so much goodwill over the years that fans don't feel entitled to their private milestones. There's no pressure for explanations because their consistency has already spoken for them. Their silence doesn't create suspicion, it creates peace. This reaction stands in sharp contrast to how the internet usually behaves. Silence often fuels outrage, assumptions, and conspiracy theories. But here, silence has done the opposite. It has calmed people. It has reassured them. And that alone shows how powerful their image as a couple has become. If you're enjoying this kind of thoughtful storytelling, this is the perfect time to support Korea News Story. Subscribe, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think silence can sometimes say more than words? Another fascinating layer of this story is how it reflects where both of them are individually. Woo-bin has returned to acting with a sense of stability and gratitude that fans deeply admire. Shin Min-a continues to thrive with elegance and emotional depth in her roles. Neither of them appears rushed. Neither of them seems uncertain. Together, they radiate balance, the kind that usually comes after important life decisions are made. That's why the Spain sightings didn't feel like a vacation. They felt like a breath, a pause between chapters, a moment of stillness after years of motion. And whether or not a wedding has happened is almost beside the point. The real story is that fans are witnessing two people who have chosen to protect what matters most, even when the world is watching. That choice, to stay quiet, grounded, and intentional, is what makes this couple so compelling. For many viewers, this story feels personal. It reminds people that not all love stories need to be announced to be real. That privacy can coexist with admiration. and that sometimes the strongest relationships are the ones that don't need to prove anything. As this story continues to circulate, one thing becomes clear. Woo-bin and Shin Min-a have reached a place where their actions no longer need explanation. Their presence alone tells the story. Their calm speaks volumes. And their silence, strangely enough, has united fans in support rather than speculation. So as we wait, not for confirmation but simply for time to pass, this moment stands as a reminder. Love doesn't always arrive with fireworks. Sometimes it arrives quietly, stays steadily, and grows stronger without ever asking for attention. And if you believe stories like this deserve to be told with respect and depth, make sure you stay connected to Korea News Story. Subscribe for more meaningful celebrity stories, like this video to help it reach others, and share it with someone who appreciates love that lasts beyond headlines. Tell me in the comments, do you think silence can be the strongest statement of all?